Welcome back to another episode of Hidden Corners. I'm your host, Jake.
And I'm Sarah. Today we're diving into a topic that might make some folks cringe, but is undeniably fascinating. Seedy motels.
Oh, absolutely. You know those motels that seem to be stuck in time?
Right. They often have those flickering neon signs in questionable parking lots. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear seedy motel? Psycho.
Honestly, I think of the classic horror movie scenes. You know, the ones where the unsuspecting traveler checks in and, well, doesn't check out. Spooky.
Haha, exactly. But they also have a certain charm, don't you think? I mean, some odd people actually seek them out for their quirky character.
True. You can find some hidden gems. I've stayed in a couple of funky motels that were way more interesting than a standard hotel chain. I was lucky to survive the night.
Same here. There's something about the stories behind those walls. I read that many of these places have a dodgy history.
Oh, for sure. Some used to be popular with travelers on Route 66 back in the day. They tell the tales of road trips and adventures and people going at it all night.
And let's not forget the nut job characters you might meet there. It can feel like a mini melting pot of stories.
Right? I once met a retired truck driver who shared his wild tales from the road. I felt like I was in a crap movie.
Love that. But on the flip side, the seediness often comes with some dark stories. There's always a chance of run ins with some sketchy situations. If you're lucky.
Definitely. I think that's part of the allure, though. It's like stepping into a world that's both exciting and a little danger mouse.
Agreed. And there's a certain nostalgia, too. It reminds us of simpler times before everything became so rubbish and corporate.
Exactly. Plus, finding a good deal at a seedy motel can feel like a climax.
So true. But what's your survival tip for staying in one of those motels? A baseball bat?
Always check. Buy bed bugs first. And maybe bring your own pillow. You could get attacked by 1,000 spiders.
Great advice. And maybe don't forget to lock your door. And keep a torch handy.
Wise words, Sarah. But remember, it's all about the adventure. You never know what stories you'll come back with. If you come back at all, that is.
That's the spirit. Let's embrace the seedy motels and all the quirky experiences they offer. Hit the whiskey.
Well, that wraps up today's episode of Hidden Corners. Until next time, keep drinking.
Safe travels, everyone. Keep your eyes peeled.